Greetings students. Today we are going to learn about one of India's leading brand. Most of us at least once must have heard the name of the company ITC Limited for sure. Let us know this company in a much better way. ITC Limited or ITC is an Indian conglomerate headquartered in Kolkata, West Bengal. Its diversified business includes 4 segments: fast-moving consumer goods, FMCG, hotels and paperboards, paper and packaging, and agribusiness. ITC's annual turnover stood at $7 billion and market capitalization of over 34 billion US dollars. The company has its registered office in Kolkata. It started off as the Imperial Tobacco Company of India and was renamed as the India Tobacco Company in 1970, ITC Limited in 1974, and finally ITC Limited in 2001. The company is headed by Yogesh Chandra Deveshwar. It employs over 29,000 people at more than 60 locations across India and is listed on Forbes 2000. ITC Limited completed 100 years on 24th August 2010. ITC has operations in the FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods industry, hotels, paperboards and specialty papers, packaging, agribusiness and information technology. While ITC is a market leader in its businesses of hotels, paperboards, packaging, agri-exports and cigarettes, it is rapidly gaining market share even in its nascent businesses of packaged foods and confectionery, branded apparel, personal care and stationery.
When you're away from home, it's always nice to come back to a place that anticipates your needs, bringing alive every experience of luxury with a touch of warmth. Savor our unique flavors. Discover the romantic allure of royalty. When you walk through our doors, you'll know you're welcome. Come, indulge yourself in the world of ITC Welcome Group. Over 85 hotels. Across 75 destinations. 4 brands. One common legacy: warmth.
ITC was formed on 24th August 1910 under the name Imperial Tobacco Company of India Limited. Later, the name of the company was changed from Imperial Tobacco Company of India Limited to to India Tobacco Company Limited in 1970 and then to ITC Limited in 1974. ITC contains a wide range of businesses: cigarettes and tobacco, hotels, information technology, packaging, paperboards and specialty papers, agri-business, foods, lifestyle retailing, education and stationery, and personal care. Finally, the company changed its name to ITC Limited on September 2001. In 1901, in response to competitive threats from the USA, Players merged with the Imperial Tobacco Group, so John Player is a brand of ITC. The earlier decades of the company's activities centered around the tobacco industry. In the 70s, it started to launch other businesses. In 1975, the company launched its hotels business with the acquisition of a hotel in Chennai, which was rechristened ITC Welcome Group Hotel, Chola. The objective of ITC's entry into the hotels business was rooted in the concept of creating value for the nation. In 2002, ITC's philosophy of contributing to enhancing the competitiveness of the entire value chain found yet another expression in the Safety Matches initiative. ITC's agri-business is India's second largest exporter of agricultural products. ITC is one of India's biggest foreign exchange earners, $2 billion in the last decade. The company's E-Chopal initiative is enabling Indian agriculture significantly enhance its competitiveness by empowering Indian farmers through the power of the internet. This transformational strategy, which has already become the subject matter of a case study at Harvard Business School, is expected to progressively create for ITC a huge rural distribution infrastructure, significantly enhancing the company's marketing reach. ITC E-Chopal creatively leverages information technology to set up a meta market in favor of India's small and poor farmers who would otherwise continue to operate and transact in unevolved markets. As of July 2010, services through 6,500 E-Chopal across 10 states reach more than 4 million farmers in about 40,000 villages. Free access to internet is also opening windows of rural India to the world at large. ITC E-Chopal is now being regarded as a reliable delivery mechanism for resource development initiatives. Its potential is being tested through pilot projects in healthcare, educational services, water management, and cattle health management with the help of several service providers, including non-governmental organizations. Classmate notebooks were launched with the initiative of contributing 1 rupee towards the education of poor children from every 4 notebooks it sold. Classmate has launched a program called Classmate Ideas for India Challenge. The program would be a part of the company's centenary initiative. The nationwide program would invite ideas of the youth who have the potential to transform India. Classmate Ideas for India Challenge plans to reach out to 25 lakh students across 30 cities, 500 schools, and 200 colleges across the country. ITC features on the Forbes Global 2000 rankings for 2007 at position 1256. ITC is the only Indian FMCG company that features on the Forbes Global 2000 rankings for 2009 at position 987. ITC also appeared on the Forbes World's Most Reputable Companies list at position 95. A majority of ITC's legal troubles could be traced back to its association with the US-based Suresh Chitalia and Devang Chitalia, Chitalias. The Chitalias were ITC's trading partners in its international trading business and were also directors of ITC International, the international trading subsidiary of ITC. In 1989, ITC started the Bukhara chain of restaurants in the US jointly with its subsidiary ITC International and some non-resident Indian NRI doctors. Though the venture ran into huge losses, ITC decided to make good the losses and honor its commitment of providing a 25% return on the investments to the NRI doctors.
Since economic liberalization in the early 90s, India has moved rapidly towards globalization. The shift has radically altered the lives and aspirations of urban India, but it has not touched India's rural two-thirds in the same way. ITC's eChowpal demonstrates the magnitude of the business opportunity while illustrating the social impact of bringing global resources, practices and remuneration to the Indian farmer. ITC's International Business Division, IBD, buys, processes and trades agricultural commodities such as soya. Tactically, IBD had an inadequate supply chain. Soya was sold by farmers in government-authorized market yards called mandis.
ITC sought Chitalia's help for this. According to the deal, the Chitalias later bought the Bukhara venture in 1990 for around $1 million. Investors were paid off through the Chitalias' New Jersey-based company, ETS Fibers, which supplied waste paper to ITC Bhadrachalam. The ED found out that around $83 million were transferred into India as per ITC's instructions on the basis of the accounts maintained by the Chitalia group of companies. According to the ED officials, the ITC management gave daily instructions to manipulate the invoices related to exports in order to post artificial profits in its books. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of ITC Limited. We went through the company's history to its present market scenario. Hope the information was useful. Have a nice day. Goodbye.